Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Raphael's Insights. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you guys. Let me just get my cards. Which cards do I want to use today? And I think we'll use the regular ones. We'll use the regular ones. And yeah, welcome back to Raphael's Insights. It's a pleasure to be here with you guys. And like always, welcome to the Raphael's Insights Show. Welcome to Raphael's Insights. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you guys, as always. And yeah, oh my goodness, what is going on? What is going on with? I love your show. Oh, thank you, friend. Thank you. I just haven't had the time to put the NFL predictions on the show because it took me. Well, you know what? It's been a little bit easier to do the NFL predictions for some reason. I honestly don't know what changed, but something changed. Something changed, and I could feel it. Like something changed in me and also with my energy and everything. And I don't know what happened with the NFL predictions because I've actually never been able to predict them perfectly ever, like twice in a row. I did the what was it, the wild card, 6 out of 6 prediction fulfilled. Then I did the divisional, 4 out of 4 prediction fulfilled, all 4. Crazy, huh? Qué locura. Ya, yo ya les había dicho, friend. Y no tarda en llegarnos something para acá. Yo también creo que viene una snowstorm para acá. On this side of the country too. We'll get started in just a second. Let me get the prediction fulfilled. All of the NFL predictions correct for the divisional round. What was it? Broncos, Patriots, Rams, and who was the other one? And Seahawks. Sadly, no pasaron los 49ers. I wish I could have said, and you know what, when I made that prediction, 49ers pulled me first, and I almost predicted 49ers was going to win. But then something pulled me back to Seahawks, and I was like, well, if it's pulling me this way, there's no way they're going to win. So then that's why I predicted Seahawks would beat the 49ers. And oh my gosh, what happened? They lost like by a lot. They stayed at 6 points, 6 to 41. I was like, dang. I was like, dang, what is going on? What is going on? It's honestly what I was thinking. Les digo, predicción cumplida. Todas las predicciones del NFL me salieron correctas. Los sismos, creo que también predije los sismos, pero no he tenido tiempo de hacer predicción cumplida de los sismos. Y lo de Greenland, ya se está viendo que no está jugando. Let me bring out the card for Greenland. Vamos a ver. We'll use the card of the world, porque the world is the card of the world. Prediction fulfilled with Greenland as well. He's going after Greenland, and I don't know, friends, but he might acquire Greenland. We'll check it today. We'll check it today to see if he's going to acquire Greenland, but I'm pretty sure he's going to acquire Greenland. We'll double check it though. Predicción cumplida con lo de Greenland, ya les había dicho. Desde el 2025 les dije, va a ir por Greenland. Yo ya lo había visto que quería ir por Greenland. Y al rato va a regresar con Panamá. Nomás dale chancita porque anda para allá y para acá. Pero predicción cumplida desde el 2025 y también el último show también les dije, es en serio si va a ir por Greenland. Y ya se está viendo que sí es en serio que quiere ir por Greenland. Muy triste todo lo que está pasando. Y también predicción cumplida, que ya les dije, amigos, y la vuelvo a predecir hoy en este día. Predicción cumplida y predicción otra vez. Quiere los Américas para Estados Unidos. Quiere Norteamérica y Suramérica para Estados Unidos. Esa foto, y ya sé, por eso digo predicción cumplida, ya puso una foto él mismo donde estaba todo eso, ya tenía la bandera de Estados Unidos así. Él la puso, creo que ayer puso esa foto. Y yo lo predije para mis predicciones del 2026. Quiere los Américas, no América, los Américas, los dos, que sea puro Estados Unidos, es lo que quiere. Quiere América, para Estados Unidos. ¿Sí me entienden? Prediction fulfilled in terms of what I had said in my prediction of 2026 for the United States, that he was going to go after Venezuela and then he was going to go for other countries, and that he wanted the Americas for America, meaning he wanted North America and South America for the United States. And he just put a picture yesterday where it was showing that the map, and then it showed the flag from North America all the way down into South America. To be honest, I don't remember about that prediction, but I'm going to go look for it, okay? Linda, I'm going to go look for it because that's a prediction I don't remember. And if I did, ahí la busco y la voy a hallar. Pero I did see que they're saying that they broke up. I don't know if it's been confirmed yet, but they're saying que they broke up. What the next president reverse the stuff he did? If it's a good president, yes. If it's a good president, most likely. But we can also think of it in a situation that he leaves us in such a situation where there is no going back. Because that's another prediction that I have, and I said it on my other page. Let me see. Dame una chancita. I was just the card of the devil when I talk about them. And this is in terms of the energy of the devil. I already said it on my other pages. I said that if things don't change, and this is the vision that I got, friends, and it's a very scary vision. If things don't change, he's going to leave the United States so low and so low, like we've never seen the United States be ever before, that it's going to be very difficult to pick back up. Not impossible, but very difficult. And the way that they told me was that, but they told it to me in Spanish. Les digo que yo ya les había predecido esto en mi otra página, en mis otras cuentas que tengo, que me habían dicho, creo que la última semana me lo dijeron o hace unos días me lo dijeron. Dijeron, si las cosas no cambian en Estados Unidos, este hombre nos va a dejar tan derrumbados como nunca se había visto en la historia, que va a ser muy difícil de levantarnos y volver a ser Estados Unidos. Entonces, ¿qué irá a pasar? Solo el tiempo nos va a enseñar, pero me están dando visiones otra vez que me están dando miedo. They're giving me visions again that are kind of putting a little bit of fear into me in terms of what's manifesting. Just like how in 2024 I told you guys that, I'd say it again. But I'll tell you guys something. And I'll say it here because I said it on TikTok today. And I'm not a brujo. I'm not a brujo. Just like how the devil is roaming free here. Ahorita les digo porque estoy viendo algo y se ve curiosito. Me distraí, pero this is not going to let me concentrate if I don't see qué se está apareciendo. Ahorita les digo. Ay. Déjame decirles, amiguitos. Déjame decirles lo que les voy a decir. Y lo digo aquí, and also, YouTube is probably still having issues, so if it crashes, I will just make a second live. The live that crashed will still be posted, or it'll just resume. So bear with me. I don't know why they're not fixing it, which I have an idea of why they're not fixing it, but we'll leave it at that. Les digo que se puede caer YouTube otra vez, pero es que no lo están arreglando. 2 orbs went by. They're my spirits, friend. They're my spirits. They're my angels. Let me tell you something. I'm not a brujo. I am a spiritual person, but I'm not a brujo. What am I? And I said it online, and I'll say it on here too. I am the sun on earth. I am the son of man, and I'm here to defend against evil. And I'm not here to make believers. I'm not. But those who believe in me will see miracles. Les digo que sí está suelto el diablo, pero yo no soy un brujo. Déjame comentarles. Yo soy el sol en la tierra. Yo soy el sol de la humanidad. Y yo estoy aquí para defender contra la gente. Contra lo malo. Y no estoy aquí para hacer la gente que me crea, pero los que me crean van a ver milagros. Y soy católico. I'm Catholic, by the way. Eso también I think it's very important. But anyways, moving on. Así se los dejo. And only on here. I won't post a separate video about this. There's nothing wrong with brujos and brujas. I really don't think there's anything wrong with brujos and brujas. I'm something else though, because I'm everything. And I won't be able to share any more here because the live stays filmed. But I do want to let you guys know. And moving on. ¿Qué más les iba a decir? Unfortunately, to follow that, let me see. There's a card of death. That's the only time I'll say it. Okay. Unfortunately, to follow that, if there's sicknesses that are already very strong right now, there's more coming. Because just yesterday, no, just like 2-3 days ago, in the sky I manifested like an enjambre of sicknesses, a multitude of very strong sicknesses, to include variants of COVID as well. But I still see a pandemic. In amidst of everything that's going on, I still see a pandemic as well. And I think it's already happening, but they're not saying it just yet. I think it's already happening in terms of the numbers are starting to go up in terms of people passing. But there's still more sicknesses coming because I just saw it the other day. Les digo que se visualizaron más enfermedades que vienen como un enjambre de diferentes enfermedades, que también creo que el COVID también viene ahí, que se mutió, pero viene como un enjambre de enfermedades más fuertes de las que estamos viviendo ahorita. Y también creo que ya está una pandemia, nomás que no lo han comentado, que ya están subiendo los números en cuestiones de fallecimientos, pero no lo han comentado. Yo sé que en el UK sí tuvieron que hacer como las mismas cosas que hicieron para el COVID, pero aquí no se ha hecho nada. Entonces aquí es donde nos va a agarrar bien fuerte, también a nosotros. Pero cuídense mucho, pero yo visualizo y se me manifestó antier o ayer, no, antier o el día, no me acuerdo cuál día fue, pero se volvieron a manifestar que vienen más enfermedades. Not here. I don't believe that it's going to be like before, because they won't do anything to protect us. But we'll definitely see other countries taking their measures. That's what I keep seeing in my visions. What else? What else? What else? The next NFL predictions I won't do till Friday. I just don't want to rush them. There's no need to rush them. The game's not till Sunday, I believe. The games are not till Sunday. So para no estresarme. I had one more thing I wanted to say, pero no me acuerdo. What else would I want to say? No chismes today. No chismes today. No me gustan esos sueños, Ana Allende. No me gustan esos sueños. Ahorita te digo por qué. Ay, Dios de la vida. Esos son como sueños que no me gustan. Okay. I haven't seen anything about a fog. The links are always in the bottom, friend. My links to everything that I sell, because I do this for business, and even before I knew what I just said that I am, it was already like that, and that's how I've like created my life to be. But the links are always at the bottom. It just takes me some time to put it because I have to wait until the video loads, and then I get busy, and then I had to go back and see. So maybe like by the end of the night, you'll see the link at the bottom. Okay. ¿Qué más? I'm pretty sure I have one more thing to... Oh! Ya me acordé. I keep seeing tornadoes in California. I just saw them again right now, a little earlier today. I keep seeing tornadoes, so I definitely think that there's going to be like a tornado that doesn't belong here. I know we've had like minor ones, but I still see a little bit of a stronger one. But tornadoes keep manifesting in the sky, and like it's almost like every day that they've been manifesting. So maybe like something major in terms of tornadoes. Les digo que sigo viendo como tornados aquí en California, visiones de tornados aquí en California. Yo sé que han habido unos poquitos así como que de repente hubo un tornadito, pero yo veo uno más fuertecito. Y también se ve como algo histórico en cuestiones de tornados porque se siguen manifestando casi diarios en el cielo. You can use it on them. You can, and this is how you use my sprays. This isn't one of my sprays, but when you spray yourself, you're gonna say in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And that's a protection right there. That's how you put a protection with those spiritual sprays. Let me get started with the predict. Let's move on to the predictions. I'm trying to remember what else did I want to say. I think that's it for now, I guess. The only other prediction I have is kind of scary. I don't want to scare you guys. I don't want to scare you guys. I keep seeing them, and that's a little concerning how I keep seeing them. It's a little concerning how I keep seeing them. And then one day we had one here, and it scared. It literally was right in front of my building, but it didn't hit me. Okay. Aw, thank you, Yvette. Yeah. My parents. The only thing is my dad's not a little bit ill, and I'm healing him, but my dad is pretty up there in age too. But it's always, look, hasta cuando me deje Dios sanar a mis papás, porque llevan varias que sano a mis papás. Llevan varias que saco a mis papás de un peligro, so hasta donde me deje Dios. Okay. Let's do the little predictions. I said the little predictions. We'll do the little predictions and then we'll go into Ask Raphael's Insights. Okay? Let's see what's going to happen in the United States. I feel like I had one more prediction to tell you guys. In terms of what I see, I don't want to predict it yet. Oh, we were going to check the Greenland situation. No, hijo, mira, salió el diablo, el chamucón. Yo sí veo un trato con lo de Greenland. And it does say that he is going to acquire Greenland. Ay, Dios de la vida, que irá a pasar. But it's going to take time. I don't think it's going to be right away either. Maybe that's the situation of this whole year. Is him trying to acquire Greenland this whole year. But it does say that he is going to acquire Greenland. There is a deal of some sort. Pero el sol sí me confirma que sí va a ir por Greenland y sí parece que sí va a haber trato para que agarre Greenland, el Trump. ¿Quién sabe qué va a pasar? Yo creo que no se va a dar eso pronto, pero sí creo que puede ser todo este año que se tarde para que agarre Greenland, pero se ve que sí lo va a hacer, amigos, sí se ve que sí lo va a hacer, no está hablando en broma. Y sí se ve un trato, so quién sabe qué va a hacer para agarrar ese trato, pero se ve un trato. In terms of Greenland, I do see some sort of a deal, and I do see him going after Greenland. Maybe that's going to be the theme of the entire year because it gave me the time span of a year. So I'm thinking maybe this is what he's going to be focusing all year long to acquire Greenland. Because he spent months and months and months trying to acquire Venezuela, and eventually a year later he finally did it. So maybe he'll try to do something along the lines of that as well. But the card of the sun does confirm that he is going to acquire Greenland. There's going to be some sort of a deal in regards to Greenland. Something doesn't make sense to me, and that's what concerns me is why now? Because if you pay attention, it was in February of 2025 when they finally started giving me everything that I have right now. And a year later, as we can see, we're much worse than where we were at. So I asked myself, and I continue to wonder, why? What's coming? What am I gonna have to stop? What is my mission in terms of what am I going to have to stop is what I ask myself. Because it's incredible everything that I've seen and experienced in just that year of 2025 into still the beginning of 2026. I'm still experiencing things, and it's incredible to what degree. And I can't say too much about that, but I ask myself, why now? Why am I here now? Why am I put here now? Why are they giving me what they're giving me now? There has to be a reason. And that's what concerns me in terms of these energies that I'm seeing, in terms of my visions, and also in terms of what I'm experiencing in terms of my spiritual path, if we could talk about it as that. So I asked myself, but you know what? Let's see what's gonna happen in California, not California, the United States in the next 5 weeks. Amen, friend. It's definitely my pleasure. It's always my pleasure. I keep seeing it, friends. It says that there's changes coming to women's rights. I don't know what they're gonna do, but I keep seeing it. It's talking about changes to to women's rights. Ahí algo va a pasar en cuestiones de los derechos de las mujeres, porque lo sigue manifestando que algo van a querer hacer en cuestiones de los derechos de las mujeres. Sigue marcando un cambio muy fuerte con la carta de la emperatriz y la carta del Hierophante. Es un cambio muy fuerte en cuestiones de los derechos de las mujeres. Es lo que no me gusta, que ya van varias veces que lo manifiestan. Mira, dice una enfermedad. But same thing that I just said. It's manifesting a sickness that's spreading from corner to corner with the card of the world and the death card. Aquí con la carta del mundo y la carta de la muerte manifiesta una enfermedad que se está expandiendo de esquina a esquina. Es lo que viene manifestando. And in terms of the card of the world and the death card, it also manifests a coup. Once again, I see a coup in the United States. I don't know if they're just going to call it as a coup in terms of the people in charge, or in terms of it is a coup. But to me, in my vision, I see it more so as like they're claiming that someone tried to do a coup against this administration, to further punish them. So I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to claim that people did something similar to January 6th and put them in jail as like as a vengeful thing, because this person's very vengeful. Les digo que se manifiesta otra vez como un golpe de estado aquí en Estados Unidos, pero en mi visión yo lo veo más como que están diciendo que es un golpe de estado, pero también lo estoy pensando en cuestiones de que puede hacer que para vengar a las personas de enero 6, que quiera hacer alguna situación así y decir que fue igual que enero 6 y meterlos a la cárcel como venganza. Entonces algo se está planeando aquí, pero aquí lo pongo así, o un golpe de estado, o están diciendo que alguien quiso hacer un golpe de estado, porque eso también significa golpe de estado. Oh, she's. Oh, I thought you were talking about Pam. No. But you're talking about Christy. I gotta remain neutral. I gotta remain neutral because I don't wanna I don't wanna. Ay, Dios de la vida. What, do you remember these cards from last week? Volvieron a salir juntas. Viene una guerra, friends. Ya no hay coincidencia. This is not a coincidence. There's a war coming. It came out again. That's not normal. Aquí con estas dos cartas es una guerra. Bien, manifiesta una nueva guerra. Aquí la manifiesta una nueva guerra, pero también creo que tiene que puede ser involucrando a Estados Unidos. No creo que involucra en cuestiones de contra Rusia. Yo en verdad sí creo que viene siendo en cuestiones de Greenland, Irán o Siria. Son los que yo estoy pensando. Pero manifiesta guerra. Again, it came out again. War. The card of the judgment and the devil come out together. The energy of war came out again, just like last week. But to me, it's got to be either Greenland, Iran, or Syria, because it's involving the United States. But I don't think it's with Russia here, because they're friends. Son amiguitos, amigos. Ay, Dios de la vida. And I do see an earthquake 6.1. I do see an earthquake in the United States 6.1. It says 6.1 to 6.3. A little bit of a strong one. Sí va un sismo en Estados Unidos 6.1 a 6.3 es lo que se está visualizando. Pero viene uno fuerte. Pero that's a prediction for another day because this is the 5 weeks from now. This is gonna happen in the next 5 weeks. Is what this energy looks like. So, yo creo que para February va a haber guerra. Because if it's in the next 5 weeks, it'll be like the ending of February is really where this energy is manifesting. Aquí se está manifestando que para finales de como de febrero o en las próximas 5 semanas se manifiesta una guerra. I did see that there was an earthquake last night. Anyways, así lo dejamos esto. Es que if I keep talking and talking and talking, y vuelve a manifestar a Yellowstone. Like it's manifesting Yellowstone once again. Being a little bit active or having another like minor like eruption. Se manifiesta como Yellowstone otra vez como activo y como que está haciendo como una erupción menor, pero nos va a sacar un susto. Eso sí lo veo que viene algo muy fuerte. Viene algo muy fuerte que nos va a sacar un susto el Yellowstone. A mí no me quitas de eso. A mí no me quitan de que va a haber un susto por Yellowstone. I don't know, but I will tell you that I saw something that confirms that there's a very strong sickness coming, because I've seen it twice. The first time it was in December, towards the end of December, and the second time was literally this what's today, Tuesday? Oh, this weekend. It was Saturday or Sunday when I saw it. Viene algo fuerte en cuestiones, pero yo creo que son los mismos que están encargados. Yo a mí ahorita yo lo estoy visualizando y yo lo veo que son los mismos personas encargados sacándolo. Que coincidencias no existen. Coincidences don't exist. We're gonna be okay though. Yellowstone is not gonna erupt in terms of, I think maybe it will do something strong, but I don't think it's going to erupt in terms of where it could be damaging. I don't think it'll be that, because it would be too bad. It would be the end of the world. It would be very difficult to move past that. Boost up your immune system, absolutely. Suban su sistema inmune. Vamos a ver qué va a pasar en Asia. Nomás le salen como inundación. Yeah, it's talking about like a flood, but maybe some sort of a dam breaking. Como el sol. I'm seeing like major floods in Asia, but it could be due to something like breaking. Y otra vez se les ve sismos fuertes. Ay, Dios de la vida. I am seeing like floods in Asia, but it's due to but I'm thinking it's due to something breaking or some sort of a major flood, like maybe like a dam breaking or something along the lines of that. But major floods is manifesting. Otra vez se está manifestando como inundaciones muy fuertes en Asia. Pero yo quiero pensar y estoy visualizando como que se quebra algo y de ahí sale la agua. Pero inundaciones otra vez muy fuertes. Es que el clima está raro. O sea, ¿se acuerdan que les dije que antes de que se terminara el año, yo les dije que yo miraba que si viene el frío bien fuerte, que venía un frío demasiado fuerte en cuestiones de tormentas invernales muy fuertes, pero que miraban mis visiones que el sol no se quitaba. Ayer estaba bien caliente aquí donde vivo, y también eso es raro porque normalmente yo en este tiempo ya tengo bien mucho frío, mi doble chamarra y todo. Y ayer estaba en la playa y era como toda la gente metiéndose en la playa y se sentía como si fuera summer. Pero el clima está raro, no está haciendo lo que tiene que estar haciendo, está como revuelto. todo está bien revuelto. Es lo que se ve. And I do see. Sorry, I was concentrating. I do see a strong earthquake also in Asia. 6.4 to what was I gonna say? 6.4 to 7.1. I always give like an in between. Like it could be in between, but 6.4 to 7.1 en Asia. En Asia se ve un sismo muy fuerte otra vez, como 6.4 a 7.1. But other than that, that's pretty much. I mean, their economy looks good. Probably China. And I do think que sí se levanta una tension between China and Taiwan once again, but it's just a matter of time. Y sí creo que sí se levanta como una tensión en cuestiones de China y Taiwán, pero ya nomás falta poco para que se piense mover China con Taiwán. Porque si si el de Estados Unidos está queriendo agarrar terreno, van a salir los otros a querer agarrar terreno también. Es lo que yo estoy viendo. Y como él ya lo había puesto, yo creo, y aquí porque con tanto lo que está haciendo, en todos modos no dicen que no quieren hacer trato con el TikTok. Todavía se está vendiendo la cuenta. Si en verdad sería tan malo lo que estaba haciendo, ya hubieran dicho no, vamos a hacer trato, no queremos nada contigo y esto y lo otro. Pero no, lo están dejando, y en todos modos se va a dar el trato. Entonces ahí yo visualizo que hay tratos entre ellos mismos. Pero sí se ve eso. But other than that, we'll leave it like that. I don't like to predict too much about these places. I just look for like the major energies. A strong earthquake is what I see for Cali. Un sismo fuerte, porque yo lo estoy viendo 7.4, 7.6. I'm seeing a strong earthquake in Cali. In Cali, I'm seeing a strong earthquake 7.4 to 7.6. En California estoy viendo un sismo fuerte en cuestiones de 7.4 a 7.6. Y ese lo vi ayer, en la noche que estaba acostado. Dije, ay, Dios de la vida. Pero, ¿qué más? ¿Vamos a chequear uno más o ya? Y ya les dije, dice que se vuelven a levantar. Aquí marca, yo creo que es el Popo. Aquí el Popo va a estar activo, va a estar haciendo sus fumarolas, va a estar activándose porque se manifiestan volcanes entrando en erupción en México. In Mexico, it's manifesting volcanoes entering into eruption, but I'm thinking el Popo comes up, which is basically, to me, it's like it's gonna start smoking again. Pero it's manifesting volcanic eruptions or volcanic activity. Y una explosión, mira. The card of the sun and the tower came out together. The sun and the tower is manifesting an explosion in Mexico también. Una explosión en México también. And I think we'll leave it at that. And I do think tensions are gonna pick up between Mexico and the United States, because I do see something about tensions here. Se visualiza como tensiones entre Estados Unidos y México, que se van a levantar. But okay. Other than that, we'll do Ask Raphael's Insights for like. Y no se cortó today. Qué bueno, qué bendición no se cortó today. Pero, okay. Hold on. I wish I could make these bigger. No se cortó today. Maybe they fixed it. Marixa 72592. Love life. Vamos a ver, Marixa. Love life. Me te sale the card of the hangman. The card of the hangman in terms of love. Un poco de mala suerte, friend. It tells you to focus on yourself. Is the main thing that it's saying. In terms of love life, there is somebody coming out. Pero I want to say this person's manifesting as like they work in like government or they work in like a government job. Crystal Alvarado, are me and Sergio going to be in a relationship with each other? Is Crystal Alvarado and Sergio going to be in a relationship with each other? Let me see, friend. I'm not really seeing anything being confirmed here. And in terms of what's coming out, I'm not really seeing a relationship. I can't say, because you get the card of the Three of Cups, and the Three of Cups is more so like hanging out, friendships, enjoying your time. But relationships are not manifesting here anytime soon. Yeah. No. Karina G, 61287, General, Karina G. Mira, Karina G, te salen fiestas. The card of the Ten of Cups says that you're going to be going to a family gathering. Pasaron unos pájaros and I got distracted. Laura Ruiz, 121493, General. Laura, the card of the Hermit. The card of the Hermit tells you, friend, que te viene una buena noticia, como que you're waiting on something, dice y que sale buena noticia, like a result, que va a salir bueno. Maribel Garcia, 82472, is it good to get a lawyer for my disability case? I would say it's good, but let's see what the cards are saying. Yo sí digo que sí es. The only thing is with lawyers, it's a little tricky. Sí creo que te ayude. Mira, te sale the card of the Ace of Cups. So sí creo que it is good. The only thing is que a veces esos lawyers también se ponen de cuerda con los otros. De acuerdo, no de cuerda. Alejandra Melchor, 9/7/2001. General. Alejandra Melchor. The card of the Page of Wands, friend. Te viene una new opportunity. Ya era, dice como que te viene una new opportunity. And someone's going to be coming to stay with you, Alejandra. It talks about somebody coming to live with you guys. Or somebody staying temporarily. James Gonzalez, 3/20/2001. Will I be able to find a good job? Will James be able to find a good job? Sí lo creo, friend. Sí lo creo. Yeah, it says he is. There's an opportunity coming to him, I would say in March. I would say in March. It says February, but I would say in March. The energy tells me more so March. Okay, back to the Nelly Robles, 12893. Anything my angels and spirit guides want to tell me. To be careful in terms of scams. Como I don't know what you're up to, but it tells you to that como que to analyze things because you might be getting scammed soon. Be careful, analyze it. Think about it. My friend Tanya Moreno, put your question because it didn't go through with your question, and I'll look for you, friend. Tanya. Oh, I found you, friend. What are my husband's intentions towards me? Does he love me? Tanya Moreno's 10793's husband, love you. I see that he has like como coraje against you, because he right now that I'm looking at him, he made like an angry face towards you. Yeah, dice como que he has corajes. Even the cards are saying it. I do think he still loves you. It's just that como due to things that have happened, it's like it's hard for him to express his feelings. And como que he's holding on to things from the past. Because in terms of what's manifesting here, it's talking about everything past tense. Like things that you've gone through in terms of your past, your relationship since the beginning to right now. But it does say he still loves you, although sometimes he does come out indecisive, thinking he wants to go separate ways. I'll be honest with you in terms of that, but it does say that he still loves you. The love doesn't come out cold. Maria Robles, 52383, General Maria Robles. The card of the Four of Cups, Maria. Dice que you're going to be receiving an opportunity. With the card of the Four of Cups, they're like opportunities that you prayed for. Como una recompensa, or like an answer to your prayer. That's why I like that card. Lorena, 12895, General. Lorena. Lorenation. Mira, también te salió a ti the card of the Five of Swords. Tells you to be careful with scams, friend. Mira, te marcan a little bit of scams. Careful what you're doing financially. Careful what you're signing. Piénsalo, analyze it, read it multiple times if you need to. Pero it tells you to be careful in terms of scams. A ti sí te sale the card of the Five of Swords and the card of the Moon. Y luego te sale the card of the Moon and the card of the Ace of Pentacles. So ahí sale like financial scams. My fiance is due February 20th. Can you tell me when she will go into labor? Well, let's see. When is Jessica Miranda, 12/19/2001, going to labor? You know what? I think that she's going to make it to the 20th, because labor is coming out on the 21st. So maybe like the 20th at night, and then it still may take a little bit to maybe like past midnight when she has the baby on the 21st, because the 21st is coming up here. Sale the 21st y luego sale the 12th. With 12 reverse is the 21st. So she might make it the full to the 20th. What did my son, Aiden Murillo, 6/25/2008, see at the edge of his bed last night? And should I order an egg cleanse? I want to say, to me, I'm seeing like a woman, como una, like she gives me a woman energy. Whatever he saw, it's giving me a woman energy, but she doesn't look like a human being. Maybe he saw like a shadow. Pero let's see, what did he see in the corner of his bed? Right, I think he just saw a silhouette. And an egg cleanse would help him. Yeah. But he's most likely going to need 3, friend. But to me, it's giving me... So, maybe he saw a silhouette and he got scared. But to me, I'm looking at it and she feels like a female, but she doesn't look human. Like, she has her face a little distorted. De lo que estoy viendo yo en mis visions. Norma Rodriguez, 9/19/86, General. Ya me voy a ir because I have to film the horoscopos. Norma, the card of the Eight of Swords tells you to stop blocking your own opportunities. Mira, dice como que tú te bloqueas tú misma. Your own mind blocks you. Mira, aquí está your opportunities to grow, raises. Te dice This is your opportunity in terms of career work-wise. Y tú te estás bloqueando tú misma. It says don't sabotage yourself, friend. Es que no veo. The writing is so small. Will I do well with my clinical practicum during my last semester? Christine Campbell, 4715. Christine Campbell do good in her clinical practicing? Well, you have the card of the Lovers. See, I do think that you'll do decent, but I don't think you'll do. I definitely think you need to apply yourself a lot more, study more, or try to write as much notes as you can, whatever you can do to help you, because you do get the card of the Lovers, but then you get the card of the Six of Pentacles and the card of the Three of Swords, which this is the card that leads me to think you're gonna do decent, but not necessarily good, because the Three of Swords is a really negative card in terms of results, and then you have the card of the Nine of Wands, which is like kind of like blocked. So I do think you'll do decent, maybe enough to pass, but I really do think that you're gonna have to try really hard to even get to that pass. Jenny Torres, 8/12/2001. Will I be successful? Will 2026 be successful year for me? I think it's going to be a very tough year for everyone, but it's also going to be a good year in terms of personally. Salió el Diablo, friend. A little bit difficult. I think it's going to be a tough year overall with everything that's going to be happening, and it's going to affect you in terms of personal. Try to enjoy the good things. Try not to focus so much on the negative. Try not to focus so much on what you couldn't control. If it doesn't work out, we'll try something new. Let me see. Luz Maria Saldivar, 9/13/83. General. Luz Maria, the card of the High Priestess. Luz Maria, you come out como que, with the card of the High Priestess, como que you have a lot of like gossip around you. And you do come out protected, but it is affecting you a little bit. Como que te estás estancando a little bit, but it's due to the envious energies. And then you also manifested a surgery, friend. Manifestaste una cirugía. Do you see Fernando 22290 passing his citizenship interview? It's a scary time to go do those interviews. There is positive energies in this. I do think so. It's kind of complicated. I don't think the message here, the answer here is very direct. They're not trying to pass people right now. I don't know. That's the message that I get. Is they're not trying to pass people right now. It says that he does pass it, but they could be trying to mess with him. So I will stick to the positive message. I do see him passing it, and we'll leave it at that. But I want you to be aware that there is an energy of like where they're not trying to let people pass him. So but I do see it in his hand because of the Ace of Pentacles. So maybe they'll mess with him a little bit. Chantel Hoya, 10/6/93, General. Chantel Hoya, the Ten of Swords, friend. The Ten of Swords tells you come out like stressed, friend. You're coming out stressed. You're coming out worried. And these two cards here, the Ten of Swords and the Five of Swords, are legal issues, friend. It is manifesting like legal issues, tensions. And I think I know a little bit of your situation, so it could be due to the situation you brought up to me. But definitely it's manifesting a little bit of a legal issue. And it did come out a little bit positive once you get through it. But either way, it's still is manifesting. Other than that, friends, I think I'm done for this live. I'm gonna go move on. I don't think a lot of people really understand what I said in this live. I probably will start getting a lot of hate because I posted a video on TikTok over something, and it's okay, friend. I'm ready to face the hate. I'm ready to face the hate. I'm ready to continue doing me. Nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. I'm gonna continue doing me, and everything's pretty much gonna be the same. And I love you guys. Y los quiero mucho y me voy corriendo porque tengo que ir a grabar los horóscopos. Bye bye. It didn't crash today. That was pretty amazing. No se cayó hoy. Los quiero mucho. Bye bye.